All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. So I wanted to end the last video because I did want to speak on certain things with spirituality, psychics, empaths, um, witches, all types of false narratives that we get in the games that people play. Thank you, Nami. Okay, so y'all coming back in. So I was in the chat last night speaking to some of the people in the chat, and we started to have a discussion on why do people associate the third eye and witches and empaths and clairs. Why do they associate us to the devil, or why do people jump directly to devilish work when they have not done the research about things or have not looked deep enough into the background of these things before spewing that out of their mouths. And I had a good laugh with the girl last night because we were talking about how with psychics, people expect you to know everything. And a lot of the first things they say out of their mouth is, oh, um, well, if you're psychic, what are the lotto numbers? Or if you're psychic, tell me how many fingers I'm holding up behind my back. Like, and I feel like it's to take a shot at us, or to downplay us and disrespect us. And I really don't appreciate it. And what a lot of people what a lot of people don't understand is everybody doesn't have some people have random psychic abilities. Some people can see spirits, some people can't. Some people can interact with spirits, some people can't. Some people interact through energy, some people interact through um, where they can hear it or they can see it. So it really mind boggles me at the stupidity, honestly, that people have when it comes to even the deities or it's just so much. When I had my third, a lot of it is ignorance, right? And even when I did the third eye on my no eyebrow challenge, and I heard people speaking about it and giving remarks on it about, oh, nobody, that's why no one liked her video. That's why people started leaving because she had that third eye on her head doing that devil stuff. And it's like, you sound so stupid to even bring that out of to let that come out of your mouth. Because you don't even know what a third eye is. Because if you did, you would not have said that. And the question in my head is, if we're all sitting around trying to figure out how we got here, how this world started, why is it so far fetched that people can see future events? Why is it so far fetched? Look at even with deja vu. Majority of us in this world have had deja vu at one point in time, and you're telling me that not during one time did you say, hold on, because deja vu feels like you've been there before. Like in that moment, like, oh, I've done this before. What's going on? Like, I remember this. But it's so far fetched that somebody can predict a future event or see spirits or, you know, go into other realms. And it's You can believe in a devil, but you can't believe that other people can talk to spirits. It's for people watching. Y'all could comment. Y'all don't gotta be silent. Hey, Tammy. All the time for me, right? Because, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm being quite honest right now, because I am psychic, but sometimes I push away from it because of everything. Like, it's hard having a lot of gifts and being around people that don't believe in what you believe in or can't see what you see, because a lot of times they write you off as crazy or some type of they try to make it seem like you're not fit, you're not wrapped up too tight, or they give you the side eye. When in my head I'm like, how are you not able to have some type of understanding when it's right in your face every single day? It's right in your face. And I want to have a conversation with y'all. Like, if I have any psychics in here, I'll get to a witch thing later. But right now, I want to kind of stick on spirituality. I want to talk about aliens. I want to talk about the third dimension. I want to talk about the third eye. And for the slow ones in the back, the third eye is the pineal gland that's in the middle of your head. That's why it's called a third eye, and it can be activated. So the people that are saying that's devil worship or devil work, you might want to do your research the next time you just start talking out the side of your mouth. Um, I used to push away from it. Definitely me being an empath too. A lot of times, growing up, I would get told, "Oh, um, you're too sensitive," and you know, um, but I knew it was deeper than that. I know it was deeper than that, and it took until I got older to realize that I'm not sensitive. After I had my spiritual awakening, things became more clearer to me, and it became easier for me because I knew that all of my life, when I was told that I was crazy, I wasn't. It took me a long time to come to grips with everything and bring it all together until I met Ming and she read me. See? See? But of course. But of course it would cut off. That was interesting. Yeah, I'm here. They cut me off, girl. They cut me all the way off, honey. I was talking to Nami, and it said playback error. I said, okay. Hey, Skits Boo. So Now all of a sudden I keep having buffering. What's really good? Oh, y'all can hear me? Cause I see a circle moving, so I'm typing because I see the circle, the buffer circle. So y'all can hear me. Okay, my bad. I thought I was still buffering. Oh, okay, Nami. Okay, so you said they say Kundalini. Hold on, let me go back up because I missed a lot of y'all stuff. Yes, I'm still here, Tam. They had me buffering. So I started typing because I thought they cut me off. Hey Skits baby. It happened a couple of times this morning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm working hard and listening. Thanks, boo. Kundalini is evil, so the church says. Girl, do they even know what Kundalini is? That's first off. And what gives people the right to speak on something they know nothing about? Like, if you want to speak on something, the least you could do is do some research. Because I got backlash because someone asked me about my spirituality, and then I told them the story about Jesus and how it's pretty much fake and recycled. And she got mad because I said he was a white Jesus and did not look deeper into the story. Don't matter if he was white or black. What do you mean? So a lot of questions I was asked when I first and I tell everybody this story. I had a situation where my leg, and this was not too long ago too. Once you realize your gifts and start to hone in and meditate and pay attention to like the little details, you start to realize when it's because as an empath you feel a lot, so sometimes you have to think about whether it's coming from you or whether it's coming from someone else. That's the hardest thing is being an empath because sometimes you'll catch some feelings or some energies and you'll think it's from you and it's not. And then next thing you know, you running around acting crazy and yelling and cursing everybody out, and that's because you grabbed onto that energy, and it needs to be released. So I say that to say this. I had predicted, well, I didn't predict. I laid down to go to sleep, and I had a dream that I was in a plane with the guy, but the plane was crashing, right? And I seen everything. I seen how I looked. I seen everything. And then when I woke up, I said it to my husband. I said, plane crashes, right? And so what I started doing was, when I saw something, I would look it up to see if it happened that day or near that time, to see if I was honing in on those particular people that had come to me. And that particular day when I woke up, y'all, it was three different plane crashes within like 30 minutes of each other. And it scared the living life out of me. And I say that to go back to what I was saying before I started buffering, which is, sometimes we will get our gifts, and because it's so real and so much at one time, we tend to push back because a part of us still want to live that normal, or what you would call normal, life, because once you're in it, you're in it. And sometimes it could be really overwhelming. I know it was for me, because at a point in time I had to tell, like, sometimes you have to tell spirits too, like, you have to set rules for them, because they'll come in and then they'll just nag you all day long, because a lot of them don't even know they have passed on yet. And some of them know they did pass on, but they don't want to move on because they don't know. It's like they fear of what's out there after. So they stay on the 3D realm. Some of them will sit and watch TV with you. Some will continue to go about their regular lives as if they're still alive. And a lot of times that creates a lot of anger and confusion. Y'all still here? Because I still see that buffering sign. Just give me a thumbs up. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but it's because I have so much on my mind. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. So I'll keep talking until I see it's still four people in here, so I'll keep talking. So some of the spirits don't want to move on. Some of them are confused and angry. And then I also got asked about reincarnation. Thanks, Nami. Um, I was also asked about reincarnation, and people were asking me that I believe we reincarnate. And I do believe we reincarnate, but I don't think it's for the betterment. No, let me not say that. I think we reincarnate until we're able to learn certain lessons. And I think we reincarnate. Sorry, y'all, my phone rang. I think we reincarnate to learn certain lessons, and I think it's like a cycle that we continuously go through until we learn. Because a lot of people get caught up in money and material things, and that's not why we were put here I don't feel we were brought here for that. Like, yes, we do have to think about work and we do have to think about money, but it's a much bigger and broader picture. And sometimes we get caught up in that. We get caught up in everyday life that we forget to work on us and our true path. And I also wanted to speak on the devil because people were, and I'm saying people because I don't want to say names, and I'm speaking on stuff that people ask me. So if I'm random right now, that's why, because I'm trying to touch on all the subjects that I was getting questioned about. But Nami and Ming, y'all right. I will not be pulling cards unless I'm getting paid. Um, and it took me a long time to say that too because I don't know, y'all. I think sometimes I think I'll be too nice for my own damn good because I truly do like to help people, but I'm also tired of helping people for free, and I'm tired of being there for people and giving them my energy just to get effed over. Um, do y'all believe in reincarnation? And I want y'all to take a mental note too about how many people are watching me in the chat right now compared to the drama that I talked about on my first video. Mink, are you still in here? I want to know how you feel about psychics and reincarnation. And then also too, why I just thought about it. I keep hearing people talk about black magic. Listen, hey sis, notifications finally. Listen, man, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I've been getting less and less people in my chat, and then every time they tell me they not getting a notification. It is a gift, but that's your energy, and it takes a lot out of you. Yeah, it does. Thank you, Demita. Cause can y'all share my video? Cause from what I'm hearing, people not getting notifications. Like it say, three people in my chat right now. I'm like, okay, I'm talking about the third eye, and everybody roll out on me. What's going on? But yeah, I wanted to speak on that. So people, y'all, like, we gotta stop playing with these psychics, these witches, and I'm talking about myself included. Stop thinking because you hear the word witch that we on hocus pocus and like it's like y'all jump directly to evil stuff that they put in movies. I shared your channel on my community board. Thanks, boo. Well, since y'all here, I want to get y'all feedback on reincarnation because I was sitting here just not mumbling, but y'all know I jump all over the place sometimes. So I spoke on reincarnation. I spoke on psychics because I did have like I've pushed away from a lot of stuff because it will drive you crazy to a certain extent when you're dealing with people who are already programmed into thinking one way. It'll start to piss you off and it'll start to kind of like drive you crazy because it's if you feel like you can't talk to anyone like in your close circle, and I'm glad I have my husband because whether he agrees with who I am or not, he never judges me. I've been waiting for you to talk about stuff like this. Yeah, well, look at my chat. That's why I don't talk about it. There's 4 people in here, but I know y'all be wanting to hear me talk about it, and I ramble a lot, but I hope y'all understand like what I'm saying through the rambling. First, everything people need to do their research on which is right. I'm glad you said that because it's like when people hear the word witch now, it's like if you say boo, they gonna jump. Tia, hi, baby. What you doing, girl? You came in at the right time. You must have seen that third eye. I enjoy you, period, though. Thank you, Demeter. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes I'll be like, girl, should I just stick to, I'm not gonna let people change my content. Like I told y'all, I be all over the place, but I did want to speak on this because I'm tired of people trying witches. I'm tired of people trying empaths. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired when people say, "Oh, you psychic? Oh, tell me what the lotto numbers are. Why you not rich?" Like it be the most stupidest. Like, oh my goodness. Will's world, don't change anything. Oh, thank you. Reincarnation, I'm on the fence about. Hold on. That Ming believes in it. Yeah, I do too. I think I told y'all my reincarnation story. Some of y'all probably haven't heard me, but I remember not my reincarnation, but one of my past lives. I remember very vividly what happened to me. I was stabbed. Um, Someone tried to rob me. I remember it very vividly. Take one of my thumbs up too. Thank you, Wills. So, excuse me, y'all. So, I do believe in reincarnation, but I don't think it's what people assume it to be. I think it's really for us to learn how to balance like the yin and yang. Like we all have evil in us and we all have good in us. But I think it's really all about balancing it and learning and choosing when to when and when not to, like choosing your battles wisely. Deja vu, that stuff can hit you like a train sometimes, right? And that's what I was saying too, Tia. Like, it's crazy how people get deja vu, but then when you hear someone is a psychic or someone is clairvoyant, clairsentient, that's too far fetched. It's just weird how this world works sometimes. Wait, what? That's wow. How did you come to know that was why our story? I kept holding my stomach. Girl, it was over a period of time. I kept holding my stomach, and I was like, "Why do I keep holding my stomach? Because it's nothing right there. Like I haven't had any surgery right there. Nothing was right there." And then as I kept going to sleep after meditating and stuff, and my astral projection has stopped to a certain extent, and then I kept having that same story, and every time I had it, it got clear and more clear and more clear until I realized it's like it was blurry and got more and more clear until I realized that it was me. It was me getting stabbed. Um, that I'll touch on it, y'all, but I'm still like that one still rubs me the wrong way a little bit because I'm like, dang, like all for some money, he took my life. Right? You don't die and come back as a flower, right? Yeah, I don't think we know. Tell me about your past life. I was a herbalist and a surgeon. I have been here several times. Me too. I've been here so many times. Half of the time, I'm like, nope, I'm not failing this time. I just say it in my head sometimes. I be like, nope, I'm not going through this again. I be reminding myself, you have a bigger purpose. Not again. I'm good. Like our survival mode skills that's tucked away deep in our subconscious, but it's there, but they say it's from past experiences, right? And then they also have actual shows where kids, okay, Nicole, where kids remember their past lives. Like I was just watching a story about a little girl, and she been telling her parents them they not her parents for the longest. She like, oh no, y'all don't look like my parents. I don't remember y'all. I know where my house at. I know what it looked like, and this not it. Period. Thank you, Nicole. Deep facts. I feel left out. Who the hell was that? It's a journey, girl. It's a journey, and that's why I kind of wanted to talk to y'all because just because one person may have a gift, that don't mean as strong as another person's. And then sometimes you have to do a lot. You have to do a lot of meditating. You have to do a lot of research. Even with the deities, not everybody, you know, people connect more with certain deities than others. Some people, it's a lot of different stuff. Like those faces you swore you have seen before, but don't know where you know them from. Period. Right. Right. And I have that a lot. And you want to know the crazy part about that? A lot of people, my husband tell me I don't keep up with faces, but I come into contact. Mine's is more on the energy level, where it's like, hold on, like I feel like I knew you like before. And even with my husband, like when we talk sometimes, we didn't even realize we done ran into each other three, four, five, six, 7 times before we met. And then you have a soul tribe too. You have a soul group. I do have so many unexplained recurrent dreams, but never thought too much of it if I couldn't make sense of it. See? But it's little things like that. See, people mistake being psychic or having visions like, oh, it's just going to come to you clear and this is going to be drawn out for you and you're going to understand everything. Like, no, that's not how it works. Sometimes you might get a piece here and then get a piece there, and then you know, next thing you know, it's the spirit coming to you. I tell y'all the same story about when I was in on the job interview, and my husband uncle came to me, and I literally dazed off. Like it was like I was in a dream state, and they were asking me questions. Like, listen, it's real, man. Hello, how are you? Look up the red thread of fate. We are all more connected than you think, no matter what state you're in. Period. And that's why I get so upset because sometimes people let their religion stray them from realizing that we are all one, and people don't even understand how close we are connected. Like it's a lot. I have dreams like that. Sometimes I can't always see the faces, but I can tell by the energy who the dream who is in the dream. Right. Right. And then sometimes it might not, sometimes you won't even see them, but it may see, even when you're up, certain spirits that come to you, you may not, some people see them like me, I see them, but sometimes when I don't see them, I can smell them. Like if it's something that I know, and I have it so often, and that's how I know when they're around me a lot of the times because I smell like either their perfume they used to wear or the way the house used to smell or certain things. just that smell that you remember on a person. That's how I know when they're close to me too sometimes, because not all of them are able to be seen. Not all of them want to be seen. So it's a deep hole. It's a deep hole, y'all. People try to make it as if it's one way. Oh, if it's this way, if it's that way, they're lying. Or if it's this way, like, how you gonna tell somebody what they see? Have you ever had a dream of things that happened? Yeah, I just spoke about that. You probably missed it. I had a dream of a plane crash, and I was watching, and then I ended up in the plane with the person that died in the plane crash. And then I woke up, and the first thing I said to my husband was plane crash. And when I looked it up, it was a plane crash like 30 minutes before I woke up. And then my husband was like, "You think it could happen? I don't think it could happen that fast. So do it work like that?" So it's like we all learning together. I don't know. I just happened to look it up just to see and test. Like, okay, why did I just have a vivid dream like that? And turns out 30 minutes beforehand, it was a plane crash. It was three actually. My deja vu moments are so strong when they happen. I just shake my head. Yes, me too. Like, mines get creepy. My deja vu makes me feel weird because I always sit there like it's like I don't know. My deja vu be weird sometimes because it'd be like I remember this. I remember this. What's about to change this time? Like you want a DVD and they want to change the part or want to rewind and see it again. Like, start asking questions in your dream, like, why am I here? Why am I dreaming this? You will be surprised what answers you get. You can get questions answered from lucid dreaming. That's true. I wish I could connect with my father. You can. You just gotta apply yourself. A lot of times, listen, you just have to pay attention, man. It's so much stuff out here. It's always think about this because I'm trying not to keep bouncing over my words. Think about this, right? They got TV, they got cable, they got games, they got PS4s, they got all of this stuff. Tia, why do y'all never notice where I'm at? I'm gonna start a game called Find Goddess. Where's Goddess? Cause y'all ain't see me in the picture frame earlier, and you just see me in the eyeball. We gonna start playing Find Goddess, y'all. So we got all of these communications and technology. And honestly, if we gonna be honest about it, yes, it helps as far as getting certain information that we need, but it also distracts us and keeps us from focusing and honing in on ourselves. You didn't go to sleep, so don't want to go either. I know I talk too much, Hannah. Said do it. I'm really like I really like this setup too. Thank you, babe. I'm working, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm trying. Y'all keep sending them who was it? Tia. It was a couple of y'all that sent me some money. And I got me a green screen, girl. I know that money gonna come back. So I'm investing in my craft. But yeah, lucid dreaming. Have you guys had sleep paralysis before? I'm curious to know. I always ask that. Sleep paralysis when I first had it. Oh my gosh. I was so upset because my husband was near me, but he didn't know what was going on. So like you can't you think like you're aware of what's going on, but you can't talk. Like I used to try to scream and move. You cannot scream and you cannot move. So when you first do it or when you first go through it, it's the most scariest SHIT that you will go through because it's it's something different. Something different, y'all. Please do really special setups, girl. Thank you. Yes, it's scary as hell. I know a bunch of people that have, but I never have. I will freak out. Do you want to? Because I can tell you a good way for you to have one. I can tell you a great way to jump right into it. Because with sleep paralysis, you're supposed to be able to astral project. It's just getting through it. Like I keep trying, like I get close, but it's something about when I don't know. It's like my body be like scream, and when don't nothing come out, I freak out. No thanks, hard fast. You don't want to do it. Was it hard to breathe? Um, no, it wasn't hard to breathe. It was just hard to. I kept trying to yell and move, so I think I scared myself until I woke up out of it. I remember one day my husband said I was screaming and acting and like I was fighting. Like not today, not today. So I gotta get used to it because I actually want to get better at astral projecting. Tia, was it hard for you to breathe? Heard about that. It sounds so scary. Well, my first time, I kept seeing like this black shadow, and it took me a long time to realize that it was my shadow. But I thought it was something coming to get me, so I was trying to get back in my body. It's like you won't be cutting my spiritual cord, not today. Get back to my body real quick. And Hannah, have you said you haven't had that before either? Yeah, it's scary. Definitely the first couple of times, but if you want to astral project, you're gonna have to keep doing it. And that's where I'm at. Like I'm trying to keep doing it so that I could get further and further, but those human responses, heck yeah, it's like I forgot while sleeping. That's why I started freaking out. Yeah, that's what happened to me. It's like you there and then you like, hold up. It's like a human reaction. You like, hold up. Yeah, it's like sleepwalking, but you not walking. Like you can see yourself down there laying down, but you not walking. And then you start freaking out because you like, what the hell? Am I dying? Like it's all these thoughts that start running through your head. So it kind of like you scare yourself and then until your body wakes up. So it's crazy, y'all. Nobody said no thanks. Sometimes you can't help it though. Y'all like go look at I'm gonna type his name in here so y'all can look him up. He'll have y'all up, honey. Question it. Life period. Hold on. He's a great teacher. Sleepwalking is another form of it. Yeah, I never sleptwalk before, but I've seen videos, but nobody I know has really um I've never seen anybody sleepwalk. Your body got a mind of its own. It's true. Yeah, yeah. I've had dreams where I'm watching myself sleep. Like you were standing over top of yourself, and were you able to move around, or did you try to move around? Nami, have y'all had deja vu too? I seen some of y'all comment, but and what about predictions? Have y'all predicted things that happen? Off topic, but when I was younger, I actually got paralyzed at the hospital. It started to fade and turn out it was really weird. Migraine attack. What? Scariest thing ever. Nami said no. Wow. Jeez and rice. Well, maybe I should start a group where we all can just talk on here about our different situations, because a lot of times, definitely on YouTube, a lot of people tend to come off as if they know everything, and we all are on our own path and are at different stages. Because even with me, I know some deities, and a lot of them I don't know, and some of them I just don't want to deal with because they don't play games, like no games. So if y'all want, we can start having discussions about it. An attack on your own body, scary, right? Yep, they scanned my brain and found nothing. That's wow. I have deja vu moments, and sometimes I will think of an outcome like 15 seconds before the outcome happens. Like it will go through my mind. Right. Listen. Hey, Mona, baby. What you doing, Mona? My dreams, I have predictions. My family has for generations. Looks like I missed a great live. Well, you can come talk, girl. We sit here talking about past lives. We're talking about deja vu. We're talking about astral projection. You just woke up. I need to go back to sleep. Yeah, dreams. What else did I say, y'all? Reincarnation. So my dreams, I have predictions of family as for generations. Nami, what do you mean? Like prediction, like it was a generational. Explain that some more, please. Tia, dreams. Tia, you have predictions in your dreams too, or you see things in your dreams? Because, like I told you, with mine, oh, fun stuff. Hey, Nami. Demeter Joe, sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis. I'm trying to stop scaring myself. Like sometimes I do it purposely, and then I find myself trying to get out of it. Like I wasn't ready. So, but I heard this. I heard this. I heard the deeper you go into it, though, the more enlightening it is. More so messages. So T, you see messages. Are you saying messages like the angel numbers, like how in your name 1111, or are you talking about signs? I suffered from sleep paralysis for years. I still do, Mona. Like that's why I said, Demeter. If you need a quick way to fall into sleep paralysis, lay on your back. I refuse. Mm-mm. Unless I'm planning to do it on purpose, I can't. I can't. And spirits, have any of y'all seen spirits, or have they came to you before? Because I told y'all about my story when I went to my job interview, and when my husband uncle had came to me in the interview, and I had went into like a sleep state, and forgive me if I don't remember the name. I'll put it up later. Um, in the interview, and I for a couple of seconds did not hear anything they were asking me. And now I know why I never like to sleep on my bed. It's real, girl. It is real. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just I don't see how I don't see how we get a bad rap for stuff that honestly was naturally given to us. Like, I think we were gifted all of these gifts, and we just, because of the world that we live in and all the distractions, we look at it and call it crazy, and it's really not. Okay, Mona. Both 1111 is the number that's been following me since birth and has saved my life numerous times. 11-1 is my B day. 1111. I see every day. Wow, Tia. Okay, girl. Yes, I do. Now, I do pay attention to angel numbers. It would be nice for you and me to talk about gods and goddesses. Yeah, like we can do. I'm gonna start. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I think I'm gonna start making series. Cause I said earlier to myself I was gonna start going through like different deities, but I want to make it like a series. So I'll put it all in like one. On YouTube where you could click on it and it's just that one section of stuff. And then if Ming wants to, when she has free time, we can get on Google Hangouts or some way for us to get on here and talk to everybody and bounce off of each other. That'll be cool. I don't know if this counts, but once I woke up at night and saw all kinds of evil beings on my husband's back, where he has tattoos and could not turn or look away. I'm gonna need you to go a little deeper. What happened? That would be awesome. I love these personal talks. Well, thank you. That's what I like. I try to make my videos professional and hey guys, but that's just not me. So I'm gonna just brand it as we just having conversations because it don't work. It don't work out. My family has had dreams and they come true, and we know which ones are actually predictions. See, Nami? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it's in all of us, if I'm being honest. I think it's in all of us, and I think that we tend to, because of the world we live in, push it to the side. Because I think I just sat here and told y'all my visions and stuff had gotten so deep at one point. I was like, all right, I started pushing back. I started pushing back. I started ignoring stuff. I started telling them spirits to leave me alone. I don't want to hear it because it's a lonely place to be at too. Like, I'm glad I have the gift. I'm glad I can help people, but at the same time, my normal regular life, I started feeling isolated a little bit. My life path number is 11. And then astrology is one in its own too. So I'll have to make it into different series because I'll be bouncing all over the place messing with y'all. Be like, what we talking about today? Because I'll be all over the place. All right, y'all. I done been on here for another hour. I just woke and they were there. Could not shake it. Tried really hard. I was so scared. Girl, don't be scared of them spirits. They don't be scared. Don't be scared. I do want to go into some deeper conversation with y'all though, but today I just wanted to touch on certain things because people tend to jump right into saying that, spirituality and psychics and witches and we're all evil and we don't know what we talking about and we worshiping devils, and it's like for y'all to even say that out y'all mouth and not look into what you're talking about but expect us to respect y'all the same is mind boggling to me. Maybe you should do a little teaching on lucid dreaming, goddess. I can. I'm gonna start writing this stuff down, y'all, because I bounce on too many subjects too quickly, and I don't want to be all over the place. I haven't slept on my back since I was a child. When I had my first experience with sleep paralysis, once was enough for me. So y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm talking about then. Once is enough, honey. No, thank you. But they looked evil, seriously, because they do be evil. I just said, like a lot of them, they don't want to accept that they passed on, and some of them just don't want to move on. So just imagine them just running around here like, haha, y'all thought we was gonna go off into the sunset or wherever we go after we die, and then nah, we still here. We still here. But they looked evil, seriously. All right, y'all. Well, let me get off of here. I don't know. The Egyptians knew better than us. Girl, did they? Look, that's a whole nother story, Tia, because you gonna have me don't get me into the Egyptians, okay? Oh my gosh, I just got blocked from someone's channel. I never say anything negative. Check my record. Who? Not me. What you talking about, girl? Yes, Tia, I gotta get into that too. Definitely the Egyptian deities. I'm definitely okay. Y'all got me. I'm sold. I'll start talking about that stuff. I guess it's only right for me to talk about that stuff now since people keep talking about, you know, my third eye and what I'm doing over here. Betty, not you, baby. Who did it to you though, Betty? I can't talk your ear off, girl. Right, T. I'm about to have you call and talk instead of me being up here talking all the time. I'm gonna do them call ins so y'all could come and talk and say what y'all want to say too. It's so much you can do, right? Look, Nami, I'm bouncing all over the place. I done went from deities to psychics to empaths to seeing spirits to sleep paralysis all in one damn video. Those mods are cops trigger. I don't know what you talk about, Betty. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna be back. Ooh, I'm gonna be back on here later. As y'all can hear me yawning, I am tired. I don't be getting no sleep. Damn sleep apnea. But we could talk about that later. I mean, it's up to y'all. We could talk about the Jussie Smollett and B. Smith, or we could talk about DNT, psychics, empaths. Y'all pick one. I'm going to write it in the community board. In the community board, I'm going to write, do y'all, which topic? 1, 2, or 3? So I'm going to look to see what y'all put. So when I come back online, that's what we're going to talk about. Have a good one. Take a nap and recharge. That's what I'm about to do. All right, so I'll be back, y'all, okay? And as always, protect your energy, baby. Love and light, goddess. Can't wait for more discussions. Yes, Tia, I'll be back around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'm going to try to set up this conference call app so that y'all can call in and talk. So I'm not just talking the whole time. And see y'all later. And don't forget to comment in the community tab. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to put it so y'all could tell me what y'all want me to talk about, okay? All right, y'all.